Hello everyone, I'm back for part 2. And before I start, I want to show you my two dogs. This is Sky. Kijk Sky. There. Yeah. She is the little one. And this is Hope. She is the oldest sister. And she's going to sleep now. So I wanted to show her first. And I have one cat behind me, which is also laughing. Let's see. Spooky. Yeah. So. And yeah, a Dutchie I talked about in the previous one. That is Dutchie. But she was asleep. So, I forgot to tell, it is today the 21st of August. And my name, you probably know, is Siske Ellen on Facebook, Siske Stitches on Instagram. And if I have other cats around, I will show you them. But for now, they aren't here. Yeah. For this part, it will be a long part again, so you will need to take your stitching with you and a beverage. Yeah. And there is no order. There is no order. It's all mixed kits, full coverages, mostly baps. I counted them recently, and I have 110 baps. Yeah, I think it was that number. So, ready, steady, go, they said. This is a kit from Luca-S, Nature's Wonderland. It's this one. A big one also. And I'm using everything from the kit. It's 18 count Aida. It has also a story, this one. I started this one when we had to move. And all the cross-stitch things were packed already. And only had this kit new then. And I started it. But I struggle with the paper with this one. So let me fold it. So my mind wasn't there, but I did that. So. Yeah, and I don't have the PDF or something, so it's very, very, very difficult to stitch that one. Also, if you have some advice for these cards, I would love to know, because this drives me nuts. And I have a lot of kits, so that's the first one from the second part. Then the flosstuber stitches in Stitches with Ebony is stitching this one too. She is further than me. It's the Wildlife of Predator from Luca-S. And Ine from the shop Hobby Do It Yourself just finished this one. And it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Yeah, I'm using the 16 count Aida and the floss. It's their own floss. Yeah, it's their own floss. Yeah. And I have this done. Okay. It's all white. Half stitching. But here you see the other colors coming. Yeah. So, love, 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 love. Ah, and this is a needle minder from Letistitch. Yeah, from Letistitch itself. It was meant for another kit, but I use it for this kit. And now it doesn't want back in the bag. Okay. Then, yeah, I will continue with Luca-S. This is a kit from Luca-S Puppy Picasso. It's this one. Lovely, lovely chart. Also finished this one. This is stitched on 16 count Aida 2/2 with their floss, and I started it this year, so not a lot. 300 stitches. Also, it's a paper pattern, no PDF for it. The newest kits from Luca-S got a QR code, and then you can load them in Pattern Keeper. So it's easier to mark it off. Then this is also one of the latest new ones from Luca-S. Tiger of the Jungle. Artwork by Maria Magdalena and stitched on 16 count Aida but gridded. Beautiful. Eh? I love that. So this was on my wheel this year for a new start, so I started it, and I only did so far a piece of black. Always the right top corner. Yeah. And not so much colors. It's 46. So that's okay. And not so big. 27 by 27 centimeters. Then this was a problem piece. I was enabled by eCrafting Colorado. Sorry, I think I will pronounce her name wrong. It's Elsa. Yeah, I think so. The King of Flowers, Blushing Pink Stitches, has this kit also. Yeah. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous flowers. My taste changes a bit. I also got flowers now and birds and fish. It's on 16 count Aida. I had started it before, but I found the colors not matching with the cover photo. Then, when I wanted to stitch again on it, my husband said, "Oh, it's not a problem. It can be the difference than the cover photo." And it felt like, no, it's something else. It's something wrong. Then I find out that I started with the middle page instead of the right top corner page. Yeah. So I had to restart. So only 100 stitches. This was done for a wheel from Semi-Sane Stitches, the group. When we had a wheel for with 35 whips, I guess, and I had to spin, and every whip got 100 stitches. So then I found out it was the wrong page, so I had to restart, and that's why it's only 100 stitches. But yeah, it will get more. And I found me that dump when I found out. Then this one is a kit from Luca-S. The next one. Also, the finished piece will go to Hobby Do It Yourself. So they will frame it and style it out. It's this one. Flamingo Fantastico. Artwork by Romance Art. Art licensing 2023. Also 16 count Aida, but this one is on black. Black fabric. Fun to do. And I started in the middle. And it had a QR code, I think. It is a better keeper. Yeah. Yeah, then they give it here on the color key. Sometimes you go to the website where you download it and then you get it. So this is the photo. I think it's this way. I think. Yeah, I can't check. It can be that way too. Nah. This looks better. Yeah, so when Santa is finished, this is my Santa and Pressies. I call him Santa. This is my next piece for them. Then a sad story a bit. It's also a kit from Luca-S. It's called Mickey. Yeah. I have difficulties to work on this one because it reminds me of Smokey. Smokey was a ragdoll cat that I found, not really, adopted, not from a shelter, but from someone who said he had to go. And then we found out he had a kidney disease. His kidneys only worked for 15%. So I visited more the veterinarian. And we got him in June. Not last year, the year before. 2021, I think. Yes, 2021. And in January 2022, he was paralyzed at his legs, and yeah, I had to let him go, and I still have so much heart pain from this. He suffered a lot, and I was alone at home. The children could take some, they were at noon at home, so they could say goodbye. But then the afternoon I had to go alone to the veterinarian to let him sleep. And it was really sad. And still, I want to finish it for him. He has a piece of my heart. I didn't have him a long time with me, but still, yeah, he was special. Back to the stitching. This one was normally on 18 count Aida, but I took a hand-dyed fabric from Kalte Designs. I don't remember the name. It's also 18 count. To give it more depth, because the white, it was only white. I started in the middle. And then I went up to the top to fill in this hat. Yeah, it looks gorgeous, but still it's hard paint. And one day it will be finished on my wall for him. So he called Mickey, but I call him Smokey. Then the next one is into Dreamland from Letistitch. Artwork by Bente Schlick. I don't think I have much done on this one. It's also not from this year. It's an older one. Stitched on 16 count gridded Ada. Nah, not much done. It's green. That's the explanation. It's green. Not my font color. But it looks lovely. I can't say I need to stitch on all of them, but everyone says that. So that is this. And this is also a paper pattern, I think. Yeah, paper. Then I have a new one from this year. Luca-S. Letistitch again. Early Evening in Avola. An artwork by Nikki Böhme. Also 16 count Ada. Isn't it here? Ah, it's here. And I think it was also for the group Semi-Sane Stitchers. See? 100 stitches. No. Yes, yes, yes. 100 stitches. So. Yeah, I had a lot of new starts with 100 stitches for the challenge. And per 10 whips we stitched 100 stitches on, we got 1 entry. Then Christmas wood from Letistitch. If I see this one, it reminds me of Dizzy Stitches, his art with his deers and Christmas that he stitches for his brother. What do we have here? Also a small start. It's not one from this year. See? Yeah, I think 200 stitches. 60 count Ada. But the most of their kits use 16 count or Ada. And I didn't want to swap every fabric for Weave because then it's getting really, really expensive. So I took what I got. Yeah. See, Christmas is a theme. Then the next one is also a newer one from Luca-S. Butterflies Magic. Yeah, no artwork or person, artists, no. And they also have now a newer one with poppies. But that's more with watercolor. Also a small start. Yep. 16 count Ada. See? Small 150, 200 stitches, I guess. This one will also have a QR code for the file and pattern keeper. I know some people don't want to stitch a kit because it's on paper, but with now they do the PDFs. Also Hobby Jobby is their son, who also does the QR codes. Letistitch not yet, because I don't know. She is their daughter, and I had thought she would do it too. Maybe she will. This is Letistitch again, Spring Fairy. She's also a famous one. Debbie from Creatively Yours had a hashtag for it on Instagram. It's something with Sunday. Sunday Fairy Cell, I guess. I don't remember. This had a bit more done. She's older again. And also on 16 count Ada. I have almost the first page done. Yeah, it just looks dark, but it's great in person. Yep. Then yeah, it was one page almost done. Not much left. Maybe another thing for a page finish this year. I had in December on Instagram a question where people could guess how much page finishes I would have at the end of this year 2024. And the person who has the closest answer or the correct answer gets a chart from Paine Free Crafts from me. So I'm curious who will win that. Yeah. Then this is Luca-S New York. This is for my oldest son. He is obsessed with New York, cars and dragons and books. And Pokemon. So I don't know why, but this will be fabulous in his room. He had his room 2 weeks ago done. My husband renovated it and it was finished two weeks ago, so he's happy. And that this one will be in it too. I started this year. It's not an old kit. No, it's one from this year, and it's artwork by Richard McNeil. So looks good. Yeah, and this I changed the floss cards. Even it is a floss card. See, I cut them and I made the holes in it and I put them on a ring. So now it looks like floss drops. And I recycled their cards. But this is also a lot of work. But now when you stitch it, it goes easier. And it is on PDF. Well, I think it was 1,000 stitches I had done so far. Yeah. Then we go to Paine Free Crafts for a bit. Yeah, a lot. I love Sarah, her artworks. This was a kit from Paine Free Kitchen Cats and artwork by Adrian Chesterman. And I think it's retired now. Cats. Yeah, cats. And not a big start, of course. No, not a big start. See? Only this little corner. It was started for a group, I think. For the no new start stuff. Then it got little stitches. Because I had to start a lot so I could work on it during the year, and then it didn't happen. No excuse. It was like that. Oh, this one is also from Paine Free Crafts. It was a rack from... Oh. Yeah. It was a rack, a random act of kindness from a stitching friend. And it's called Sunflower Duet. Yeah, it's cooked from the back. Artwork by Anne Mortimer, I think. I love this piece. It's not a kit, it's stitched with Royal Broderie floss. Yeah, on self-made cards. Like this. 25 count even weave. 1/1. Yep. Yes. And this is my right corner. Not a full page yet. Not a full page, but look at those flowers. They look gorgeous. I love the art of Sarah. Yep. And those flowers were confetti. I remember very well. Next one from Paine Free Crafts is another Circus. Circus Parade, or Circus Parade in English, by Chris Dunn. Another one for my youngest son, but I didn't stitch a lot on this one yet because I have the biggest Circus to do. And you will see, not much done. 1 block, 2 blocks. Oh no. Yeah, 2 blocks. 200 stitches probably. Oh no, it's again the wrong side. It's that one. I tried to do Royal Rose on it. The Royal Rose method is has a foundation by Alison Royal Stitches. She also has a floss tube where she explains how it works. So it's also Royal Broderie floss. I don't have any full coverages, only in half stitch or 10 stitch. I don't like that. Then the next one is A Wise Old Owl from Paine Free Crafts. Artwork by Chris Dune, and it was a kit. Now I can't buy a lot of kits anymore because of the Brexit, sadly enough. But I do have 2 kits a year, so it is what it is. This is I think 28 count. I was wrong. It's written here. Ah. And it had a cute needle minder with it. Oh. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I stitched on that one for a color challenge. It had to be a certain color of brown, and this one had it. Not this year, it was last year. No percentages on it because it isn't a lot. This one, wait a bit. No. Oh, this has changed from name, but at first it was Flower Kitties. Now it's called Blooming Whiskers. It was wrong labeled and I don't have a new cover photo, so yeah. It was artwork by British Ashwood and Emma Ashwood. Maybe her sister. It was a request from me to Sarah to chart this one. When I saw this photo at Bridget, her Facebook page. And this is, yeah, the rest. This is what I have. Also, a lot of confetti. When I was stitching this one, I thought, what does it look like? I only see green, but what is it? Until I stepped back, I saw it were leaves. Yeah, it's very, very, very lovely. Can't wait to work on it again. But I can't. I have to stitch my headsail first. And Santa. I would love to finish Santa before Christmas this year. Still a lot to do. And another one. The headsail finish is still 34,000 stitches. The headsail Santa is still 9,000 stitches. Yeah, and Animal Kingdom still needs 22,000 stitches. So for now I'm focusing on these 3. This is Ocean Panorama from Paine Free Crafts. Artwork by Adrian Chesterman. Also retired now. And this I had worked on it as an idea from stitching in the bureau, flosstuber. She had a piece where she worked on it when it was raining, and I thought, oh, it's water, it's raining. This is the piece for that. I did that for a while, and it gave me this. almost, not almost, a page. It looks fabulous. And I saw it on Facebook once finished, and it's great, it's great. 25 count, 1/1 full cross. And the needle minder was from Etsy, I guess, a long time ago. Also, that is a collection. Next one is also a famous one. Stitching Addicted is stitching this one too, and she had more done than me. Animal Mix, Panorama, Adrian Chesterman. Yeah, artwork. 25 count, easy guide, yes. And Jenny is also stitching this one. She has also more done than me. But look at this. It's the right top corner. And this bird toucan. Wow. Can't wait to have the panda here. See? It's under it. Big, big, big head. And it was a kit. They also give a bag. And needle minders. One they give also, always, and you can add a personalized one. I have 2 of them. The tiger one and this one. The monkey. If I can open it. But I only use one for now. It's in the bag. This. So, also a favorite piece of mine. But time. Next is another kit from Paine Free Crafts and Trends. I guess it's pronounced. Artwork by Rosabelle. And a small start. It was one for the WIP. No new starts year. December start. And light colors. Yeah. It's that way. Or that. No, that way. Yeah. It's a portrait version. Yes. So, I sometimes say, tell my children, this is your legacy for me. With lots of WIPs. But they try to start stitching, so it will be fine. It will not go in the bag. Yeah. Then we have a Disney kind themed one from Paine Free Crafts. Ice Cold, Tim Shoemate, Princess Elsa, the favorite of my daughter. But the background is killing me. All those browns. It was a kit. I see it on the floss cards. 25 count. Yeah, 25 count. And it is that way. Taking this a bit aside. Also a color challenge done on it. So yeah. So that was a specific number of DMC we had to stitch with. So then you have to search all your WIPs to find that color. It takes a long time to find everything. Then the next one is one for my husband. His element is earth and it's from Anne Stokes, the wolf. His favorite animal is a wolf and he has the Earth sign from the zodiac. And I think I almost finished the page. Yeah, it was only the background. Not much to see, only the background. You see the dark circles? Even not on the photo. No, not on the photo, but here you can see them. So these stripes more. I only have the earth element, not the other ones. I don't like them as much. Okay, next one is a fun one. Rubber Ducky Dragon. Artwork by, you can guess it, Stanley Morrison. There's also a sale for this one going on, started by Letistitch. Stanley Morrison sale hashtag, I guess. I love yellow. I love the dragon, and I had to have this as kit. But yeah, the stitching. 25 count, 1/1, easy card. And this is the, not the first page, half page. But the colors are so beautiful from this one. Look. Check those colors. They are great. I love this one too. See, floss tubes, it's real. Floss tubes want you to stitch on everything. Not good when you want to focus. Or try at least. Not done yet with pain-free crafts. This is a cell, an older cell, not this one year, not this year's cell. I have to take it off. I think it was 2000. What does it say? I don't have a cover photo from it, but you will know it. It's the mythical alphabet one. It's the mythical alphabet. And we had every time a letter. O. Not broken. And I'm halfway. Which is, so I'll go this row. Then I did that row. And the edges are done. Then these letters from that row were done too. But not the edge. There it stopped. And then I did the letter N from Nessie. And I have to start the O. Nessie. And I got so far with the idea of I will do one each month. And then I fell off the wagon. Fake plans. Again. Story of my life. One day. I will let it off. And what was fun, it got a bag. This one. It came with the cell. I bought it as a kit and it's really cool. Every letter had his card. It was marked here. And it was together in this binder. And all the floss were kept neat in the bag. They still sell them, but separately. They don't give it anymore with the kit. Yeah. The cell is still available on the website, I guess. Artwork by Stanley Morrison. And it was 28 count, 2/2. But it also has quarter stitches, 3/4 stitches, and a lot of back stitch. And I forgot the page to add. Next kit is a kit, yes, from Paine Free Crafts. It's called Fortune Teller. Also Stitching Addicted is stitching this one, and the 310 Stitcher too. Both have more progress than me. Artwork by Luciana Lebel. 25 count, 1/1 full cross, and I started on the first page with the Royal Rose method. This was very confetti heavy, but it will look gorgeous. I must change my name to Confetti Queen, as block stitching is boring, so confetti it is. Then we have the next one is Heaven and Earth Designs. We start those. Supersized Max Color Aquatic Fantasies, artwork by Jeff Haney. Yeah, yes. And my daughter had here the idea to start the left bottom. No good idea. She wanted that I started on the cat. And I think I will go up and start the left corner. Yeah, he can go to bed, Xanta. I will pause a bit.